Happy New Year. Happy 2023. We have successfully made it to a new year. I am the one and only Black Knight. My partner in crime over that way is Ted DarkClaw. It's 2023, man. We did it. We're here. We are officially, 9 hour, 12 hour, 9 hours into the year?
I think we're a lot more than 9 hours, sir.
Look,
you know what? In your defense, it depends on what time zone you're in. Somebody's probably like, fuck yeah, I am 9 hours into this fucking new year. Let's fucking go.
Yes, let's go. But we're here. We did it. I didn't do much last night. Just kind of hung out at the house, watched some football. A depressing loss. And then cheersed in with some bubbly.
Yeah, no, so I laughed about that game because it started at 8, right? And I wasn't watching it, but I know you were watching it. And I figured, these OSU games, they end in about 3 hours, figure at 11 o'clock, they're done. And I'm looking at them like it's 11-ish and they're still going. It was like third quarter. I messaged you and I was like, yo, bro, they going to be done? And you were like, oh, yeah, they're going to be done. And I was like, yo, they're fucking pushing it to the wire here.
Oh yeah, dude. The final kick went at the final at 0. Like the field goal missed when the timer hit 0. So instead of we had the TV guide set up so we can watch the ball drop while watching the game. It was horrible. Yes, Miss Chloe, thank you. We still got some work to do down here. I didn't get a chance to really be down here today or this week. I've been very busy. But we will have the rest of this done. Like there will be something over there. Then there'll be a backdrop. It's a work in progress, which is why I'm kind of like, maybe I should sit like this.
So you were not hungover for New Year's Day?
Hungover, not as much. Definitely woke up feeling a little it was like 10:30 when we all got out of bed this morning. Nice. I will tell you, man, that bubbly though. Whoo,
the blue stuff.
The blue stuff.
I didn't pop it open. I still got mine.
Oh man, that's.
Normally they give us garbage, so and that's like hangover in a bottle waiting.
Yes,
so
we still get that.
It was just me, wifey was there, but it was mainly just me. She was ready to tap out pretty quickly. And I was like, well, I'm not going to drink this whole fucking thing to myself at 12:30 in the morning, but saving it for a special occasion,
That's what I did. Yeah, he had like a fourth of a cup and then I had the rest. Happy New Year. It was really good. When you get a chance to sample, it's definitely good.
Yeah, I'll give it a try. Last year I had the Chris Jericho, a little bit of the bubbly and kind of salty because I do have another bottle sitting up here on the shelf, but that is a display bottle and I can never drink it. Unfortunately, I wish I had another one.
Was it any good?
Oh yeah, real good. Like I'm not a champagne guy. I'm not a wine fucking guy. I'm like a Diet Pepsi and vodka, Miller Lite kind of guy. And no, very, very smooth compared to what we normally receive for gifts for New Year's.
Yes, I understand. Well, I guess that's a great segue into the ever-growing segment of Mr. DarkClaw. What you sipping on?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. First of all, I would like to promote the new I'm so bad at this camera. The new Hella Dope mug. So this was gifted to me by the amazing Chloe Akel on Christmas. And boy, it doesn't look like much, but man, does it hold a lot.
I feel like that's like a merch thing that we should start working on.
It's a thought. It is a thought. A what you sipping on mug?
Yeah. So as people start watching our show, they can also be sipping while we are sipping.
Holy crap. First of all, I love this idea. I need somebody to write it down. Chloe, write that down for me because I'm not going to remember this later.
Yeah, she is super
But to answer your question, I am sipping on a traditional DarkClaw, the Sky Vodka with the Diet Pepsi And on reserve, we have the classic Miller Lite. I wish I could be like one of those 90s beer commercials where I with my thumb and there's a bunch of people with bikinis on in the background partying.
That would be sweet. But then you
Just
got
party started.
terms and services of YouTube would probably shut us down. Can't be having all that on stream.
Fuck those guys.
Yeah, that's it. So the Sky Vodka today, huh? Now that Christmas is over, we're back to the old traditional.
Yeah, rum season's over, bro. We only do that Thanksgiving to Christmas and occasionally if I'm feeling like a pirate. But I guess I have a really important question for you.
Ooh, what is that?
It's been weighing on me all day, man.
Oh, man.
I have got to know. Aaron,
yes.
The Black Knight. What you sipping on?
I'm glad you asked. See, we've been switching it up. I thought we were on the same page at some point when we were both having the Miller Lights. But today's a special day. It's the first of the year. Also, it is the anniversary of me and the lady. So we spent a good day together. Now she's complaining because I'm down here and not finishing the evening doing whatever it is that we're supposed to be doing. But I have me here a Coke and Fireball.
Bro, what? Hold on. Put that glass back up. What the? Did you pour that into a vase? What is that glass?
I got this from my mom. Like when I moved out, like into like here, like she got me a housewarming gift. It was like a bunch of these glasses. So like I keep them for the nostalgia purpose because my mom gave it to me and she's no longer here. But it's a very very sleek little glass there.
It's very nice. It looks good. So you can drink out of it and put flowers into it.
Exactly. And just in case I do run out of that, I do have the Queen of Carbs, Bud Light.
Very nice. Excellent choice. Excellent choice.
Yes. So since this is our first stream since, well, we didn't stream on Christmas.
We didn't. We were talking a lot of trash like we were going to do it. And then Christmas Day came and we were both just tapping. We were like, no, not about it today.
So how was your Christmas? What anything cool you get?
Christmas was dope. The downside to running a toy store is it's hard to buy for your toy collecting husband when there's a toy store in the basement, and it feels a little cheap to like just go downstairs and wrap something for me.
Absolutely.
But yeah, no, I got a nice thing. I got this really nice Spider-Man hoodie, which I am loving right now. Look at that hood. Like,
you know me and my Spider-Man.
Yeah,
I'm a Spider-Man guy.
Got a few things, got a few accessories for some toy photography. It was a good Christmas. Hold on, time out. We got a celebrity.
Oh, I was just getting ready to point that out, and I wanted to stop you mid-sentence, but I wanted to let you finish.
No, you should have told me shut up. The response is shut up. Laser Pants is here.
New year, new me. That's only going to last 24 hours, so don't get used to it. Laser Pants. While you're here, man, I want to personally thank you. Your community has showered us with 24 hours of gifts. Boxes among box. I got boxes that I gotta like package up myself. But I want to thank you, man. Your community has been good to us. You've been good to us. Hopefully, you had a good New Year and a great Christmas. But I just want to thank you, man. You're amazing, and keep doing what you're doing.
Laser Pants is my new favorite human on the internet. I was going to. I'm not
off-stream conversation, Laser Pants. This TOS, man, we can't have that.
I was gonna blow this guy up all day, like, bro, you're my goddamn hero. And then I was like, sir, that's not professional. He's gonna think you're weird. Never gonna get invited anywhere ever again. So I just kept that shit to myself. We'll save it for next week.
Oh,
because we got things going on next week. Things going on. Oh, there's a lot going on in the chat here at the moment. I'm gonna
Art G, welcome. Hello.
First of all, I gotta come back to next week. We're gonna come back to next week. I want to time out, guys. We're not used to people being in the fucking chat. Shout out to Art G. First of all, toy YouTuber extraordinaire for many years. Big fan of his channel. He also placed an order with us yesterday, which is that one. It's that one. I don't know. It's probably that one.
It's the big box.
Look, if I had to gamble, it's probably that one. But super excited. RG, thank you so much for joining our stream, man. We really, really appreciate your presence, dude.
Yes. We appreciate all the peoples from the 3POA podcast who have shown us love in the chats and blessed us with follows and subs to the YouTube channel. Like, so we're growing slowly, and you guys have been a very key part of that evolution for us.
We are a grower, not a shower.
Well, sometimes we show, but is that mainly grow?
Did I say that right? Is that a thing?
I still think it's a thing.
It's still a thing.
If it's not a thing, we're gonna bring that thing back.
We're gonna make it a thing. Happy New Year, Kit, man. Thank you for joining us, dude. We first of all love Kit as well.
Yes, Kit is my man.
One of the best out there. Before we get sidetracked, I got to get back to next Sunday. Okay.
Yes.
I don't want to lose focus. We got a lot going on here and zero plan for what we're doing. So we need to who's off for a second. A week from today, 9 p.m., our normal Bat Channel time, Bat Channel. We have an amazing guest, and that is going to be the one and only Mr. freaking Laser Pants. Ryan from the 3POA podcast is blessing us with his presence. You know, yes. It took a lot of bribery to get this one, right? I had to give him 3 Bratz cars just to get him to respond to my emails.
Hey, wait a minute, I don't even have a Bratz car yet. What the hell?
Well, I had 4. Ryan now has 3 of mine. I have 1, so I don't know what to tell you there.
Hey, Jim Largo, welcome, man. Greetings and happy New Year's to you too, man.
Love Jim Largo. Absolutely love Jim Largo. So be sure to be here next week because we are going to be doing an interview with Mr. Laserpants.
Yes.
So if anything that you want to know about him, if you got a burning question to ask Ryan, shoot it in the comments. Send us a message.
So apparently we gotta come up with new guests. We're gonna cancel next week's show until we find a better guest. Then
we'll bring Chloe back. It's fine.
Oh well, yeah.
But yeah, if you guys have any questions about the 3POA, anything for Ryan, anything about the infinity equation times, send us a message. Put it in the comments.
Also,
we will be sure
if you're
to
a fan of Brat cars, no, that's the man.
Yeah. If you want to know where to get the hookup on Bratz cars, we're also going to be asking about that. Yes. You know, if there is a secret hookup, maybe we can get that in some black or something like that. Right. He might be the guy to ask. I don't know.
Maybe like an Eddie Guerrero lowrider.
Oh yeah, no, I know. Deals are working in the background. He's being humble about it. But I know deals are working in the background. There's going to be a Bratz car released with a Laser Pants logo right on the side. So super excited for next week.
RG knows all the intimate details. RG, we'll be looking forward to those details next Sunday.
Yo, you just DM us, man. We'll put him on the spot. It's fine. He's cool with it. I already told him. I said we're gonna put you all over the spot. Anything you don't want to talk about, that's what we're talking about. RG, hook us up, bro. Because I got nothing.
Hey, I ate a pretty good amount today. I guess I can now say the in-laws. Is that I can say that now? Is that?
No, you're not married yet, bro.
Yeah, cool.
You're not in-laws.
Sweet. Well, the other side.
That other side. Her family.
They cooked up a mighty mean feast today. Lots of good eating.
Oh my goodness, bro. We are just blessed today.
Whoa. Analog toys and oh my god, dude!
Freaking Tony's in the house, man.
I didn't even do my hair today, dude. Wait a minute, I didn't know we were gonna get this kind of like exposure. Tony, welcome. My pleasure.
Man, I didn't wear my
no sir
tie or anything.
Man, you are an OG to the game. We are the virgin here.
Well, no, we gonna pop that cherry though.
Goddamn right.
and Tony left the stream.
He's like, yeah, no, I'm sorry, this is too much. You gotta go.
See, this is exactly why I had to stop drinking before I went on to 3POA last night. My wife said, on your show, you be as ignorant as you want. But if you're going to go on to an actual real show with real humans where people actually see it, then you need to stop drinking. So I had to stop drinking yesterday.
Ryan, if you haven't noticed, see, we're starting to lose some of that hair that I used to have. But if you got some tips on how I can, like,
Dude,
the lighting angles, all that stuff.
Laser Pants has the best hair in YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't know how that man does it. I think it might be fake. I don't know.
How does that hair not move? It's like perfect.
No, it's like the same every time, every single time.
No, Laser Pants. We're not buttering you up for your show next week.
No, we don't want to do that yet.
It's a week.
Oh man.
Well, let me know who your dealer is. I need to get a couple.
Yeah.
Maybe a nice afro, some dreads.
So shout out to Chloe. Chloe, if you want to be the number one, the secret is to refill the glass. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. The mug is great. The mug is great. I'm really just jealous that Ryan has a Gavin, I have a Chloe, and it's what it is.
I'm still working on mine. I'm trying to get my son involved, but he's too busy building Legos that we got him for Christmas.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, you can just go do your own thing. I'm not worried about you right now.
Yeah. So we got completely derailed on our track show here.
This is how you know it's a good show when we don't plan a goddamn thing.
When we show up 4 minutes before we're supposed to go on, maybe half of us were drunk, and maybe half of us were supposed to make a plan for the show, and maybe half of us didn't do that job at all.
Nope.
I'm talking about that guy right there. That's him. So I don't even know where we go from here. So we talked about Christmas. We dabbled in New Year's.
Well, we talked about what you see. I didn't get a lot. I didn't do a lot for Christmas, honestly. Like, it was what did I get? I got the excellent Marvel Champions. Thank you, sir.
Best game you're not playing.
It is the best game. I opened it. It is opened. I started sorting through it. I got some Legos. I got the what did I get? Oh, I got the Iron Man that can go into the Hulkbuster Lego set.
Mm-hmm.
But the Hulkbuster is like $550.
Yes.
So if y'all want to start a GoFundMe for $550 for the Hulkbuster Lego set, go ahead and do that.
Hey, I got a new idea. What if we just start buying toys and then selling them, and then we use that money to buy toys for ourselves?
Dude, that is a great idea. Like, why? Dude, I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Why didn't we start that business sooner?
So I've just been busy, man. Just living life and drinking beer. Who has time to run a toy store, work a 9 to 5, support a family?
I have to call a timeout. I'm getting called out here. Like the phone's vibrating. The phone's been vibrating all day because the wonderful humans out there in the internet worlds have been visiting our store and buying up a lot of product, and we appreciate that. So the phone's just been blowing up all day. And my wife, who never watches the show, because I told her not to watch the show because I'm weird and awkward, and I don't want her to think less of me, is apparently watching the show. Texted me that she's watching the show.
Uh-oh.
Saw the text, and then she texted me and said, I saw you, just ignore me. So hello to wifey.
Hello.
You're the best. So now we have to pretend you haven't been drinking.
I've been doing that since noon, so that's kind of hard to do.
So you had a good Christmas.
Yeah, good Christmas, man.
Best Christmas ever?
Best Christmas ever. I wouldn't say best, but definitely a good one. Had a lot of good food, a lot of driving around. When you got 3 families to go visit, you start at like 7 a.m. and you're not done till like 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, that's the part I don't miss about having a young child. So the downside to having a young child at Christmas is parading them around for all your family to see. They load them up with the biggest presents that they can find. And then you got to jam all that into your car. drive around to another place, add that all in. It's almost like Thanksgiving, where you got to do multiple Thanksgivings, and they're like, "Oh, why aren't you eating more?" And they're like, "Well, because I already had a Thanksgiving. I'm going to explode." And that's how your car is. And then the next day, you open it all up, and then your kid just wants to play with the damn boxes. And then the next day, you miss trash day and recycling day, and suddenly you have a mountain of crap. No, having little kids is the worst. Don't ever do it.
Dude, my kitchen table right now, like if I could take this camera upstairs, the table's covered, in boxes and Legos. Like they like start building them, and they're like halfway through, they're like, "Oh, I want to do something else," or like, "I want to open this other present that I got, other than finishing the one that I just opened." Like, will you just finish one and then worry about the other 900 gifts that you have? Which, by the way, normally we take her car because she has an SUV. Well, she had an SUV. No, it was snowed in, so we took my car, and you're not fitting. I don't even know how many gifts into my like 4-door car, which I've learned you can actually fit a good amount in there because it has a huge trunk.
Well, and you were born in the 80s and know how to play Tetris.
Oh, absolutely. That's like a qualification for life.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, other than that, New Year's was okay. Like I said, nothing really special. We were watching TV, we drank, we were merry, we fell asleep.
Same. My New Year's Eve was a little bit different.
And I got chicken wings.
Perfect. It's a great way to start the year, man. I was doing work yesterday. I was working for the slave drivers at Helidope Toys. They were like, "Mr. DarkClaw, we need you in today. We need you to do promotional shit and blah blah blah." Like, hold on, time out. The Briscoe is here. The Love Briscoe. Man, we got all sorts of channel mingling members here. I fucking love this.
This is a great day. See, 2023 is already like blessing us with greatness. Like the last 24 hours have been great to us. We got these beautiful people in the chat chatting up. I was not prepared for any of that. I'm like, man, like you expect maybe one or two, but then you get like 2/3 of 3 POA.
Yeah, we're also used to having nobody in here and just talking to ourselves. So
pretty much like our Sunday show is actually like a meeting between us. Where we discuss the business.
Yeah, we just broadcast it live. And
right. If you're trying to figure out what's happening in Helidope Toys, just watch the other videos.
So I want to answer Jim Largo's question here because man, right now, if we want to talk about what's selling.
Ooh.
Look, I'm not psychic. First of all, listen to this shake test. Can't hear a thing. Whatever is in here is not moving. I don't know what's in here. This is not RG's. But 100% can almost guarantee you in this box is at least 1 to 2 Action Force figures. Because, man, these things are flying away. And I would say right now the best seller at Helidope Toys
absolutely
is Action Force. And that is probably 75% of the boxes behind me right now.
I would say Action Force, and then probably a very close second would be either the Ronin or the Universal Monster.
Yeah, we're sold out of a lot of those Universal Monsters too. Still plenty of Ronins though. Like we got a good supply of Ronins. They have been moving like crazy, especially here in Columbus. But man, if you still need a Ronin, would you extend this damn BOGO until midnight tonight? I was on this
11:59 tonight. So that means you got 2.5 hours Eastern Standard Time to get that deal in. Whoa.
Trump. I don't know what just happened. Are we making sales?
I don't know, but my screen just completely flipped to a whole new. We did.
Yeah, we are making sales. So every time we make a sale, Aaron's computer freezes and he says, "Whoa."
It doesn't like it jumped me to a whole different screen. Like, because like I'm on Chrome right now, but like everything else, like for the business, is on Safari. So it like kicked me straight to Safari. Like, hey, pay attention to this because you need to know about it. Like, well, that I got it.
Well, now we know.
Just give me a better warning. Like, give me a flash on the screen that says, "Hey, jackass, look at the other screen real quick."
Yeah.
Right now.
But yeah, Business is good right now. I would definitely say Action Force and NECA are in the lead for things, although I would love to move some Boglins. If you're interested in a Boglin, we got plenty of those. Come get some Boglins.
Come one, come all.
Please, before this BOGO sale ends, or else I'm going to open them all myself. And then this show's just going to be me playing with puppets. It's going to get real awkward real quick.
All right. Sorry, I had to take a look at what was happening over there.
Yeah, we're all good though, right?
Yep. Everything is good.
Of course, we're all good here.
Of course, another happy Valorverse fan makes a purchase.
The happiest Valorverse fans.
The happiest.
Man.
Those Delta Troopers, man, they are loving them.
We need to make another call to Bobby, right? So you have Bobby on speed dial. You've been blessed with talking to Bobby. I have not. I've missed out on this opportunity every single time. I don't know if Ryan has Bobby on speed dial or talks to him on the phone, but you have spoken to Bobby on the phone.
I have spoken to the man on the phone.
And what was that, like 5 minutes?
Probably 6. Enough to be like, hey, this is what I need. He's like, oh, I got you, B.
So what we learned from that phone call was Bobby Vala charges about $500 a minute to talk to him.
Yeah. I'm also working that off on top of selling and working my other job. So if I look tired or I come up missing, it's because I'm paying off Bobby's debt.
No, Bobby's paid. We're just kidding. Bobby's paid. We're good. Oh yeah, Briscoe was interested in some Boglins. And man, the BOGO sale is going on until 11:59 Eastern time. I don't know where you are at, Briscoe, but that is about 2.5 more hours on that buy one, get one half off sale. And there is no mail shipment tomorrow. So for all of you here that have placed an order with us, nothing is going out till Tuesday morning, but the second Tuesday morning hits, all the stuff is gone, but everything is packed
and ready to go.
Packed and ready, man. The second they come in, with the exception of this order that just came in right now, which we will pack after we get off this show, packed immediately. So we very much appreciate all of you. But I want to talk about last night, because last night was super weird for me.
What happened last night?
So I'm again doing hella dope toys work, and I get this message from this guy that I've never heard of. Something about like fire pants or something. I don't fucking remember. But he was like, bro, you should totally come on this show tonight. And I was like, I got things going on and whatnot. And,
busy life, man.
Yeah, so busy. I was so busy, drinking. Seriously, Hella Dope Toys was asked to be a representative on the 3POA podcast last night, which was probably one of the best experiences of 2022. So I'm putting it up there with posing action figures with Shartimus Prime at PowerCon, right? Remember the AWOC figures that we are expecting any day now, I think, before Chinese New Year, whenever that is. But no, the other co-hosts were I don't know, some drunk kidnapped by ninjas. I don't remember, but was asked to come represent the toy company on there. And that was a weird time, man. That was a weird time.
Yeah, well, you
know why it was weird? So I'm on there and I'm like watching it. I'm like watching it right now. And I'm just so used to watching the damn show that I forgot that I was on the damn show. And I was just like, yeah, this is a good episode of the and I'm sitting right there in it. And then I remembered I had to say something. But
yeah, well, the episode was top 5 figures of 2022.
Yes, it was, which are still laying here on the desk.
Why don't you, for those that may have missed, why don't you give some of the people a sample of what your top 5 were?
Well, if I do number 5 here, I'm going to go on a rant. Is that okay? Do you have time for that?
I mean, I've got all the time in the world, man.
All right, so check it. So number 5 was the NWO WWE Ultimates Macho Man, and he made my number 5 because one, it's the fucking Macho Man, Cage the Madness shirt, amazing head sculpt, just absolutely beautiful. Waited my whole life for this, and I had mentioned that I do have a lot of gripes with this figure. And I'm going to talk about that shit right now. So
I better go refill my drink.
We're going to put on for the record that he is in my top 5. But that does not mean I cannot be critical of the things that I love. So one of the problems that I have with this figure was he came with 2 other heads. One is a Macho Man smiling, and you know, that's fine. It's cute, but I don't like my Macho Man smiling. I like my Macho Man like grumpy, screaming at Mean Gene, you know, being wild and crazy. He doesn't smile.
Ted, hold on 1 second. There's a comment in the chat that requires your expertise answer. Mr. Jim Largo says that he does not have any boglins in the Largo lair.
All right, give me one. Entertain the people.
I mean, Jim Largo. I mean, I don't know if you can see it, but like, right over there. Well, lighting's horrible, but you gotta have boglins in the lair, man. Like it just adds that little something to any man's space or woman's space. You know, I'm not gonna hit against the lady, but it just adds that little something to it. So we gotta get you those boglins, Jim. You gotta have them. They're amazing. You can make great videos with them on TikTok.
Sorry, that would have been a lot faster, but I built this ridiculous wall behind me, and it prevented me from getting to the damn boglins. And I was like, oh no, I'm trapped. So, okay, I will postpone. We coming back for you, Mach. Okay, I will postpone that and briefly talk about the boglins. So this is a boglin. This one actually happens to be Spunk, which is one of my favorite ones. But these are foam rubber monster puppets, so they come alive in your hands. They are shipped like this in this box. So this box, it's the one box that, first of all, you don't want to throw away because it also acts as their home. It is a nice little cage. Oh yeah, Aaron's got one. Wait, hold on. You've had that behind you the whole time, and I had to go jump behind this freaking wall? Bro.
Well, yeah. I mean, I gotta make you work for it.
Oh God. So boglins are monster puppets. Their eyes glow, their eyes move. They were a big hit in the 80s, and in 2020, I believe, they were re-released with new molds, rubber that holds up a little bit better and does not disintegrate. And yeah, so they re-released some of the classics. They made some of these. Plus, you can just put this on your hand and just be like, hey guys, it's me, Spunk. Welcome to the Hello Dope Toy Show. This show is Hello Dope. So, see, I'm not good with puppet voices.
Don't believe him, because he has a whole thing with Crazy Clown. There are shorts on the YouTube channel. If you don't believe me,
are people watching this right now? See, I'm not good with puppets.
But RG, yeah, we actually had an opportunity to meet Tim Clark at PowerCon last year. Where he actually sold out of boglins that he had, and then we made the ultimate decision to run back to the Hello Dope warehouse just to bring boglins for him to like sell and sign. So like, he's a great guy.
Yeah. First of all, another surreal moment in life. Not only so we have posing figures with Shartimus Prime, and then we have Tim Clark selling our boglins, which was wild because you know, I've loved these things since I was a child. I love these things more than anything. The second we had an opportunity to become a retailer for now Tri-Action, used to be Mattel back in the 80s, jumped on that. So absolutely love boglins. If you've never had one, try one out, man. Experience it. They come in all sorts of different flavors, from Halloween to gross to bats. They all have their own little backstory and personality.
From what we heard, I guess we'll drop a little bombshell. Allegedly, we've got some zombie boglins coming.
That is the rumor on the street, that there are some zombie boglins coming, I believe in spring.
Yes.
And as soon as my man Stan hits us up on the celly, hopefully we can get more details on that. But we haven't seen any pictures or anything like that. But
the only thing that we know for sure is that it is a retail exclusive. You will not find it in any GameStops, Walmarts, Targets. Only approved resellers through Tri-Action will have those.
And I can almost guarantee that we are going to sell it at a better price than everybody else. Almost 100% guarantee that. We don't have any numbers yet, but right now the Boglins are selling for $39.99, and that's fairly standard. But if you look on eBay, Mercari, or even the Tri-Action website, who I love, by the way, I love you all at Tri-Action, but our price is definitely better than most. Can't beat that 50% off GameStop clearance, though. But that's just a fantasy world, friends. That's not going to last forever.
No, but we do have that buy one get one half off, though.
Oh boy. So, I'm sorry. I don't mean to keep looking at my phone, but
I got the same
up. It's all day, all day, and I am not complaining about it at all. But I just get super excited. It's still going. It's still going. God damn, I love this.
Wait a minute.
Did your screen flip over again?
It did. Man. Do you want me to drop the bombshell on you now?
Yeah, let's do it.
My God. Let me tell you who just made a purchase on the Hella Dope.
I'm listening. Because I didn't look.
Mr. Jim Largo himself.
Jim Largo, freaking repeat customer.
My man. It gets better. Not only did he add more Action Force to his collection, he is now officially a Boglin owner. He is adding the Boglin to the Largo layer.
You will not be disappointed, man. They are an absolute blast. Love them to death.
So yeah, we'll talk later about there's some extra add-ons, but we'll discuss that later.
Yeah, we'll figure out business stuff later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Our prices are indeed hella dope. We're also working on a shirt that says that this shirt is hella dope.
This shirt is hella dope. We are working on that, but we are also hella swamped.
Yes, best salesman on earth. 16 years in the game, you learn a thing or two about how to sell things.
See, this is what's fun about Aaron, right? So I'm like a toy guy. Aaron's been selling crap his entire life. So when we partnered together, I was just like, yo, I'm gonna need you to do that, because I'm strange and awkward around people. Like, people are like, hey, how are you? And I'm like, I'm fine. How are you? And Aaron, what the fuck did you just do?
Oh man.
I'm glad we didn't have a format for this show, because this is,
but do we ever have a format? Like, we write stuff down. We're like, there's an entire email of, hey, these are things that we could discuss. Like, over 100 different topics. Out of those topics, how many of them have we discussed? 6?
I just got an email from Laserpants. He said he is canceled.
Well, there went that.
He said, sorry guys, I can't. Amateur hour up in here. No, I'm kidding. We're still good for tomorrow. Please show up tomorrow. That would be really great.
Well, it looks like Chloe Skies, you're back for round 2.
Yeah. Well, she was asking me about that today. She was like, "Oh, you got all these guests booked. What about me?" I told her, I'll just give you access to the show. You could just awkwardly pop in whenever you want.
I honestly, I thought about like going on with like my Boglin and doing like a 3-minute show. Just for the hell of it.
Well, I mean, you should do a 3-minute show. I support that. Just do a random live. Laserpants will show. Tony will show. Jim Largo will show. Jim Largo will definitely be here for all your Boglin shows.
Oh, Mr. Darkclaw, it's not tomorrow, it's next Sunday.
Yeah, I don't know what day it is. First of all, ever. It could be a month from now. I have no clue.
King Rob will be protecting the lair from the brats. I love it. That is fantastic.
And we definitely want to check out that show. I know Jim did a live that we missed out on. So we're definitely keeping an eye out for future episodes. So we'll be looking for that. And anybody watching should also do that because Jim Largo is the freaking man. Can I go back to yelling about this Macho Man figure?
I suppose.
All right. So first of all, we already know I love him, right? Toe articulation for whatever. I don't know why Macho Man needs toe articulation. It's whatever though. So
he's got to throw that sick elbow drop, man.
So he came with 2 heads, one with him smiling, and one, and I don't have any of them around here. I put them all away. One with his tongue sticking out. He looks like Sammy Guevara. It is the most ridiculous head sculpt I have ever seen in my entire life. And I'm like, who the fuck is going to display their Macho Man where he's just all like,
Dude, someone did a toy photography one. I believe it was either on TikTok with that face.
Yeah, I mean, I did a shot with it too, just because I felt like obligated, but I hated it. Absolutely hated it. I took the picture. First of all, I didn't want to take the picture, but I did it anyway. And then I looked at it and I said, this sucks. And then I posted it and I said, I don't know why I posted this. Hate that head sculpt, but that's just me. And then he comes with a belt. Now on this Wolfpack one, it comes like attached, right? So he comes with his weightlifting belt. I guess that's what it's called. And that piece was separate just to be an extra bullshit accessory, you know, because you bought an Ultimate and you need a lot of random garbage in it. Yep. But you can't get the damn belt on. It's too small. It's too small. You can't clip the thing on. And then I see all these people with their Macho Man belt on, and I'm like commenting on there, and I'm like, first of all, how the fuck did you do that? Secondly, why am I the only one who can't figure it out? And everyone's like, no, it was a pain in the fucking ass, bro. So you know what? I threw that shit in the trash. I said, my Macho Man's better than that. He doesn't need that crap. All he needs is his Cage the Madness t-shirt, his sunglasses, his little do-rag. He's fine. He's fine.
A Slim Jim. You gotta get a Slim Jim.
Oh, why didn't they put a Slim Jim accessory? I don't know. Laser Pants has
because they made that one. He's in the full like red and yellow, like with all the frillies on the ends. Like that's a great figure. I love it. I saw pictures of it. I don't personally own one. But no, I think especially like any 90s figure should have come with a Slim Jim.
Every figure from the
every Macho Man should come. Like, I mean, Slim Jim's like promoting the man. I mean, it was like a working relationship. You gotta at least have something in there.
See, for a second, I thought you were talking like every figure, like McFarlane Spawn needs to have a Slim Jim.
I mean, why not?
In his hand, or else I'm not buying it. I don't know if that one came with a Slim Jim or not.
That's how you get people. And you're like, man, do I really want a Slim Jim right now? I mean, Spawn's got one. I mean, I guess I gotta have one.
Spawn has a Slim Jim.
Yeah, you know, it's like a win-win.
Hold on, now we have more guests or the same guests. I don't know.
Could it be the infamous Bobby Valor?
No, Bobby's too busy for our bullshit.
Yeah, he probably
Bobby would pop in for 1 second and be like, fuck off.
What the hell y'all talking? Okay, whatever. We're talking about Slim Jims.
Like, you have to pay me $600 a minute for this shit.
That's why I stick to emails. Much easier.
Yeah, and free. Emails are free. Bobby does not charge us for emails.
No.
Not yet, anyway.
Oh, it's Laser Pants. He had to switch back. He had to switch accounts.
Oh, okay. That's fine. He's allowed to.
Promoting the 3POA podcast, which you can catch. Great show.
Yeah, so on Wednesday, they're doing their Loose But Complete, which is my second favorite YouTube show under the 3POA podcast. And I believe they do that bi-weekly Wednesday. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I never know what day it is. So I'm just excited to find out that it's on, because then I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm going to go home and watch that shit.
Yeah, it was weird because like the last couple of Wednesdays, like I've been home at night, so I actually was able to hop in on one or two. It's really weird when I'm home on a Wednesday night because I'm always at work, and it's like, oh man, all the good stuff happens. I have to watch like the replays.
Yeah,
it's not me; it's an imposter. Sure. We
see it, and I was telling him last night that look, I don't know. I do not know what's happening in the chat anymore.
I feel like I'm in an alternate universe right now. Like, are you fucking with me right now?
Like, listen, guys, I have been drinking for like 24 hours. If I need to shoot one of you, I'm not the guy to ask. Aaron, you're in charge of shooting one of them.
Okay. I just need an alibi either way it goes.
Oh, you froze. I thought, did you freeze? Did I freeze?
No,
I don't know. Somebody froze.
Whatever.
Okay, whatever. We good now.
Now, Jim Largo's getting in on it. Hey, what's going on over here?
I don't know. I'm used to nobody being here.
Hold on. Wait.
I can barely pay attention to you.
Thanks. I appreciate that, asshole. Wait a minute. Where's it at? What am I under right now?
I don't know what you're doing.
You'll find out.
Are you gonna play?
That's the laundry. My bad. Oh,
We just lost 7 viewers because of whatever you're doing.
It happens.
Although I do like the multicolored lights in your background there. It's the first time actually. Okay.
Yeah,
that's what we're waiting for.
Yeah, that's what that whole 30-second delay was for.
Oh my goodness.
Inception.
Done. Man. All right. So I'm done bitching about the Macho Man. I did have a wonderful time on the 3POA podcast last night, and am eternally grateful for them giving us a shout out and pushing the site and everything. Real game changer.
Absolutely.
And also very excited for next Sunday, not tomorrow. Tomorrow sucks. Not looking forward to tomorrow at all. Yeah. But a week from today, hella dope. So let me ask you, do you have any hits for the year? I know you're not much of an unboxer. Do you have anything for the year, a top 5, a top 1 that you actually opened up and said, wow, this is really nice. I enjoy this figure, as opposed to some box on your shelf collecting dust? Anything like that?
You mean like that?
What you mean, the belts
still sitting there? No. No, if I had to pick a figure of the, like, for me, like it was actually I think it was your top one. Like that Headless Horseman.
Oh yeah.
I mean that figure. Woo, that was a well done figure. I mean, everything to the horse. I said this is my second horse that I have. So like in comparison to the two, much darker. Like it's the look of it, the articulation to it, like everything about that figure, wonderful. Yeah, like that won 2022 for me, honestly. I couldn't think of anything else really that I have or may have forgotten that could maybe beat it. Like that for me is the top figure of 2022.
Yeah,
until this year when there's a lot of great stuff coming.
So many things. We have Animal Warriors of the Kingdom, which will probably take somebody's top 10 list somewhere. I know you're patiently awaiting the big gorilla. What's it called? You know the name. I don't know the name. Thane. I always see the only one I know is Pale, and that's the only one that sticks in my head.
Well, Jim Largo. Hold on, wait, Jim Largo. It just so happens, we could talk later, but I might have something that I can help you out with that. So message me later if you're really interested in it. We can talk later.
Look at you.
Side dealing. That's what I do.
Pocket change. Man, I wanted to talk about some hella whack shit, but I showed up to the show 5 minutes before it was supposed to start and did not. And I also built a wall, so I can't even get to anything right now. But I do want to talk about something else that pisses me off. And that is the new Hasbro Fortnite figures. So those Jazzwares Fortnite figures were absolutely amazing. Minus the hands. The hands were annoying, but I could live with it. I could forgive it for what it was. They released a figure, and I hate it so much I can't even think of its fucking name. But it's one of the first two that they released. It's some guy in golden armor. He's got a removable helmet, which is what sold me on in the first place. Removable helmet that's like a skull, and then you take off the helmet and his face is all fucked up. So this is like 100% right up my alley. Some real fucking Darth Vader shit, you know? And I bought this figure, and it's one of the first ones that they did with windowless packaging. So all you see is just what the figure should look like. You look at the back, and I'm like, bro, Midas, that might be it. Thank you, Art G. I just know he's got gold armor. He's sitting like literally right behind me in a drawer. But he's got this gold armor, the skull. So I bought the figure because I was super excited, because back in the 90s, you know, I loved action figures that had removable helmets. Like, that was one of the coolest things for me. Great action feature. And I pulled this thing out of the box. And first of all, much like the X-Men VHS, like, the only thing that I forgive for windowless packaging, because, you know, the box is cool, but when you open it up, it just feels trashy. It feels like a dollar store cheap ass toy, and it doesn't make as much. That was my headless horseman that just fell down, by the way. Sorry, we're all good here. As it disrupts my train of thought. It's not as loud as like ripping something out of like a plastic shell, but man, it just feels like garbage. So I open it up in this tissue packaging, and this figure's head is like this big, and the helmet's just the same. So like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, you had so much potential to be awesome, but now you're just some badass looking dude with a tiny ass fucking head. Nobody's gonna take you seriously. Nobody's swiping right on that, bro. Like,
what did this turn into a Tinder?
that should be an app for toy collectors. You know, that should be a rating system. If somebody wants to make a hella dope app where we can swipe left or right on toys that are hella dope or hella whack, we need to get on that. But I was so excited for it, and it pissed me off so much that don't remember its name, shoved it in a drawer. Anytime I open that drawer, I get pissed off immediately. I'm like, oh, this fucking thing. And I was like, well, maybe we should sell it. And I was like, who the fuck wants to buy this piece of trash? Nobody. I don't.
It's the cell animation coloring X. That there's also the that Power Ranger line with the cell shading. I don't like that either. Even though, like, so much good potential could have came out of that, and it just looks horrible. Like, I saw the Pink Ranger one. I'm like, oh, cool, pink. Oh, no,
yeah,
don't like it. But Jim Largo is also a fan of Beef Boss. If you didn't see that,
oh man, I have my Beef Boss put away, but Beef Boss is 100% the best. Absolutely, hands down. Peely is a strong number 2.
My son loves Peely, man. We got him that it was like a 5-pack that had like all the different Peelys in them. It was like a Target exclusive.
Yeah, Peely's a man. I cleaned off the desk. See, this is the problem. The one time I cleaned the desk for the show, now I have nothing to just randomly grab.
Well, Laser Pants, we definitely appreciate you stopping in. Definitely watch the replay. Who knows what craziness will happen between now and then. We'll catch you on the Wednesday, next Sunday.
Yeah, we'll be in the chat Wednesday, and then we'll definitely see you Sunday. And Ryan, thank you so much, bro. Like, absolutely amazing. We appreciate you so much. Well, I'm getting called out, bro.
Oops.
So I had a clean desk. So the running joke of this show is the first time we did the show, I ended up leaving everything from the show on the desk. And as weeks went by, things just piled up and I never had any time to like put it all away. And then toy photography and, you know, you're changing sets. And I'm just like, yeah, I'll just throw this here and I'll deal with that later. So there's been a pile on the desk and then I cleaned it off and it doesn't look great now. Doesn't look great now, but you know, it was clean for a second.
What was the sale for the Boglins? Like, you mean like the purchase that was made? That was Jim Largo. He got the King Blob.
But they are also buy one get one half off on the site until for another 2 hours and 4 minutes. Buy one get one half off. You know, why try one when you can try multiple?
Absolutely. I got the whole. I'm pretty sure I got all the Dark Words now. Yeah, I got all 3 of them now.
Yeah. Loose but Complete is an amazing show, and it's a good filler for when you're fiending for some 3POA, or if you just miss looking at Ryan's hair. You know,
beautiful piece of work.
All right, Aaron, what grapes do you have? Come on, let it out, bro. I've been venting this whole time. We lost half our viewership here.
I mean, the only gripe I have now is I'm empty.
Chloe, get Aaron a drink.
Yeah, I need you to bring it like ASAP.
Well, now that Ryan's gone.
Oh yeah, we can totally trash the show now.
No, I'm kidding.
No, we
love everything.
We'll let other people do that for us.
We also love analog toys.
Mm-hmm.
And I also need a Desert Rat figure.
Yes, Tony. Can we negotiate how we can get a Desert Rat figure?
You know exactly what he's going to tell us. He's going to tell us to go hit up Bobby. And Bobby's going to be like, yo, why are you calling me again? This is $500 per minute. Go to the site and buy one, you cheap asshole. And then we're going to be like, Tony, can you sign this? And he's be like, bro, while I live in Australia, it's going to cost like $100 to ship this there and back. Because it's going to take me 3 weeks to even remember that I need to sign this, if I even remember to send it back in the first place.
So that...
Stop pushing buttons. You're hosting. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Thank you. Coming to ValidCon, I was actually like looking up on that. It's something that could potentially one day happen. Need more details, of course, but I mean, there's something that we could definitely add on the list of things that we would like to do.
Yeah, what's the real name? Is it Joe Fest or something? I don't know. ValidCon is the new name that's taking over. It'll probably be actually rebranded to that someday soon, but
Desert Rat reaction. See, I need to look these up now. Like someone else had mentioned that and something else I was watching. I'm like, I need to like invest time into now seeing this.
So, you know, one thing I appreciate about the Analogs Toy Channel is Tony's been doing really good with these skits lately. And this dry humor that he has just really, really, really rubs me the right way, man. Like I've been a big fan of just watching the random skits, and I hope he incorporates more of that stuff. He made the Bratz car video, that one that annoys the fuck out of everybody. He made that. That's his fault.
Oh, bravo, Tony. Bravo.
That is Tony's fault. Tony unleashed that demon into the world.
It has become the greatest thing in my day. I'm like, Ryan, I need you to play that video. Like,
yeah. Well, when Ryan's on the show next week, he will not have a Bratz car button to push. No, we're not. We're not. They're over it. They're over it. The fans are over it. But yeah, if we can get to ValidCon, because I don't know the date for that or anything, you know, Tony making a 2-day trip from Australia to the States to do some signings is actually a pretty big deal and probably worth the hassle of trying to find a way to get out there, because that's a once in a lifetime opportunity, man.
I mean, we got a full plate. I mean, we can alter a couple plans and, you know, make a little vacay.
See, we need to convince Tony to come to PowerCon, even though I don't know if he's a He-Man guy. I've never known him to be a He-Man guy, but PowerCon is where the party's at here in Columbus, Ohio. All of the 3POA should come to PowerCon. And I think it would be really cool if Valiverse was represented at PowerCon as well, because Spiro was represented at PowerCon and Nacelle was represented at PowerCon. The Four Horsemen were at PowerCon. NECA was at the PowerCon. You know who wasn't at PowerCon? Hasbro and Mattel. They said, fuck off PowerCon, which is why it is the perfect venue for small independent toy companies. And it would be hella dope if Valiverse or some members of the Valiverse party, the 3POA party, made it out to PowerCon.
Absolutely. Art G, we appreciate you, man. Have fun working from home. We know the struggle.
Again, Art G, thank you so much for your order, and again, big fans of your work. We'll be checking out some more videos, and thank you. Means a lot that you're here.
Yes.
All right, what the hell else do we have going on, man? We're an hour in here. I don't even know. I feel like we just started, and
right. I mean, we've kind of been all over the board now. We've had some big names. We still got Tony in the chat, being awesome.
Yeah, we have Jim Largo, we have Tony. We got a lot of good things going on here, and there's still people here. And again, normally by this point, there's nobody.
Right.
Honestly, by this point, I already left.
Right. There's usually a pre-record that we just we filter back in to make.
Yeah, it's just a video of me nodding silently. Oh yeah, and Chloe is here.
Our moderator.
Our unofficial moderator. We really need to give her moderator powers.
Yeah, probably should figure that out. How do you do that?
You know what? I have no clue. That's something we'd probably have to ask Rocco.
I could put her in timeout.
She'll come storming down here. I don't want to.
How dare you?
So let's talk about some other guests that we have coming up in 2023, because we are actually pretty booked up right now, at least as far as January goes, and we're working on some others. So we have Laser Pants coming in next week, a week from today.
Before you even go through the list, what's the topic of the guests?
So kind of the theme for January is all about building a brand in toys. And that scales from one, building YouTube channels, building your own toy brand, building your own toy store, or just, a guy who loves toys that is becoming an influencer. So that's kind of the theme that we have going on for that. But we're kicking it off with Laser Pants, and the second he agreed, I was like, yeah, this is one that we have to book immediately. I don't want him lingering around. We're doing this, we're getting him in, we're getting that done. And then after that, and this date is a little bit sketchy right now due to certain things, but we do have Rocco the Great joining us in January as well. That date is a little sketchy because he just welcomed in his very first child last night on New Year's Eve. Yes. So we obviously want to give Rocco time to settle. But Rocco's starting the Goose Faba toy brand, the System Island Toys, I believe is what it's actually called. So he will be joining us talking about his independent toy company. And then we don't have a date officially yet, but I believe we have Sonny from the Sonny channel coming in. Actor, comedian, toy influencer with the best toy reviews, the highest quality toy reviews anybody could ask for.
Ooh. So let me answer this question, Mr. DarkClaw.
Yeah, I'm gonna be quiet.
So, Mr. Largo, see, here's the thing. If you've watched any of the previous episodes, you know that I am not one for opening figures out of the box. It's just who I am. I'm trying to break this habit. I'm working on it. I've got some things that are out, but it's a very hard thing to break. So most of the things I display, they're in box. the lighting behind me is not great yet because we're still working on this room. But like, I have some of my WWE figures that are out in random WWE like poses. I have my Power Rangers over there in this dark corner, which will eventually get lit up. But you know, I don't like. I have a wall in my bedroom that have all of my '90s movie turtles that are just set up, and then above it I have all of my like Mythic Legions that I've gotten this year, or mostly this year. So it'll happen one day, somewhere between now and the day I die. As Mr. DarkClaw is saying, no, it won't.
So this is the problem that the Black Knight has here. He started as one of those dirty Funko Pop collectors that refused to open the boxes, and that
It's true.
filth is carried over to everything else now.
It's very true. I was one of those Funko people.
I'm kidding. There's nothing wrong with Funko Pops. I have plenty myself. I'm not trying to enrage the chat or anything. But no, Aaron has always been an inbox collector. I like to give him a lot of shit about it because I personally like to play with my toys.
It's not even like the idea of being like putting it back in the box that I have the issue with. It's for me like, well, so I've been in this. I bought this house 4 years ago, and when we bought the house, the intention was like this basement area that I'm in, I would have like a stream room because I'm on Twitch. I stream on Twitch. Follow me there. But like on the other side of this wall is a mirror image of my living room on the upstairs. So it has a fireplace and like the design is exactly the same. So that area was going to be like my ultimate man cave where I have the TV. I have all my stuff up, and like that was going to be the moment where I would open a lot of stuff and display it. But now that section, because there's a crack in my foundation, so every time we get like heavy rain, my basement floods. So until I can fix that problem, I can't do what I want to do. So I will eventually. It is going to happen. I promise you. Sometime in this 2023 year, either this room that I'm in right now, or the Ultimate Man room over there, will display all the goodies, the Valorverses, the Animal Warriors of the Kingdom, the Four Horsemen, because all the stuff that is coming out. I want to display. I want it to breathe. Look at these championship belts right here, breathing. That's not even all of them.
Those didn't come in boxes.
It comes in a bag. Well, it came in a box because it's shipped in a box. But then it's in a bag.
In a bag.
And I unzipped the bag and I put some lights behind it.
No, it does look sweet though. Like we've come a long way from the Eat, Pray, Love in your background, in your kitchen.
Yes,
and
we love that.
You know, I'm starting to get background envies. So like on the 3POA yesterday, Ryan's got a sweet ass background. Alex had a sweet ass background, and then I'm like, oh, I think I need to turn the lights down a little bit more, because you know, boxes.
Honestly, I think for you, I know your setup is different, but like you really need to figure out a way to like be this way where like all that stuff is
it's very much an angling thing, you know. So I thought about doing it this way, but then the door is there, and I don't know. The whole thing is. Oh, here's my messy desk.
Let's not look that way.
That's embarrassing. I'm giving everybody motion sickness. I apologize. Maybe I don't know. Like just the way the room's laid out and the way the desk is. Because this is also an office, but it's also where I lounge. It's where I get to watch wrestling and 10 minutes a year play video games.
Yeah.
Like my recliner. Oh, so
you stop pushing buttons.
I know. I'm sorry.
Why don't you host next week's show? See, the man is disconnected now. But anyway, yes, build him an entire setup in The Sims. Or wait, are you referring that to me? Either way it goes, I want to see both.
She built a duplicate of the basement in The Sims, like, and it's the damnedest thing because it's like spot on, give or take like a few inches here or there, but it's an exact replica of this room.
Oh no, I saw the. I think she put. It was. I think she posted on Twitter. I saw it. I did watch that video, Largo, and there's another guy that I watch on YouTube who has a very like his sub created this idea, but only difference is like he's like a huge like toy collector where I have more like other type collectibles like I said like the championship belts that I have with more minimal figures, but the concept is being built. As it grows, you'll see it as we do more shows. I said my plan is by hopefully the end of February, I'll have at least this back wall done, but we shall see. A lot of work to do.
No, like I'm really looking forward to your final product because what you've done in a small amount of time is very impressive.
Dude, like those, like this bookshelf right here, like it's not cheap, it's not expensive, but it's like 30-40 bucks for like one of those, and then I got that one, then like two smaller ones, then I have a second 5-shelf bookshelf that's gonna go on that other side over there. I'm like, man, that's like $100 that I've already spent on bookshelves, and I still need like 8 more. Plus, I already got IKEA on the detox coming in. I'm like, man.
Did you get those detolfs on discount? I heard they were like $50.
They were. I got 2 of them. It wasn't. I think they sold out of them because I could not add more.
It's a shame. Like if I had more room, would load up on detolfs. Oh. I think like Cincy Nerd has a really good like detolf display. Like he has 20 of them or something ridiculous like that. But it looks really good in the background.
Well, that's the idea for like the other room. I want that to have all the detolfs and like have all the cool displayed like figures that I have. Because like I said, as much as I don't want to admit or want to buy it and spend the money, those Hot Toys that they got some fantastic stuff. I said, if y'all didn't watch the 3POA show this past Saturday, like man, they came up with some hitters that were some good figures to have.
You're talking about Alex's picks, like
yes.
Oh my!
I gotta have that Spider-Man. Yeah, well, I gotta have those 2 Jordans too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like the second he showed those and that magnetic ball, and then it's like, oh, and here's a drawer with all the Jordans, and I'm like,
done.
What is this?
Yes, I must have all of that, and then some.
I'm surprised you don't already, because I figured the second you saw it, you were like, "Yep, I'm out," and you were buying that.
Well, I have the Mezco one, the one that they came out with last year. What was it this year? Was it 2022? I'm pretty sure it was 2022 when it came out. So I have that one. I opened it. It is open, by the way, because I got him some cool Jordan moves. But a 2-pack where it has like his last championship run and his rookie, I gotta have it. I will find it. I'll put a credit card number on one of those.
Well, hey man, like I hope you get it, because I know how much that means to you. Like the 90s, you were a Bulls guy, you were a Jordan guy. You had the jerseys, you had the games. Oh yeah. We tried to play basketball.
Yes, we did.
we did. I'm probably the reason why you didn't want to play basketball anymore, because you were just like, yo, I can't play with this dude. But yeah, no, I hope you find that Jordan. I hope you get one.
I'm just afraid to see how much it costs. Because
have you seen? Man, somebody in the chat help me out. What it is? I think it's Hasbro's releasing them. It's the sports figures. It's that remake from the 90s line. What's it called?
Yeah, I saw those. I've considered it, but no.
They're very expensive.
They are, but like I said, if I'm going to spend that kind of money, I would rather get, the Hot Toy version, or like if Mezco were to do another line of that series, I'd rather do that.
Yeah, I think.
Whoa! Wait a minute!
Oh, the Briscoe! He finally pulled the trigger.
Pulled the trigger.
I don't know. I've been checking my phone here.
That was one of the things I was paying attention to outside of the ladies sending me a message.
There are so many notifications.
But yes, the starting lineup. That's what it is.
Thank you. Jim Largo. Thank you so much. Starting lineup.
Because I found one because it has like the LeBron, and like it has a LeBron James one, and I want that mainly for the mere fact that I wanted to have a pose of Jordan just getting sick nasty on LeBron James. Just because, I mean, I'm not a LeBron James hater, but fuck LeBron James. Fuck that. Wow. Like, yeah. You can end all of the GOAT conversations now, because now when you win the NBA championship, you're getting the Michael Jordan trophy.
Hang on, I'm gonna go on mute. I want you to go on a LeBron James.
Oh man, woo! That's the end of the stream. Now you might as well go ahead and just call it a day. Anyway, I hate LeBron James. I love the guy for what he did for Cleveland. Don't get me wrong. I'm from Ohio, so what he did for Cleveland, I much respect. You know, you built a community, you gave back. You did all this stuff for the basketball team. Then you said, you know what? I can't win a fucking championship here. I'm going to go hang out with my two buddies in fucking Miami, and we're going to go win. You know what? Fuck you. You know what Michael Jordan did? Well, I mean, different era, different time. He said, look here, I'm going to make you better. Either you do it my way or get the fuck out my way. And this man put up 6 goddamn rings on the same goddamn team. And he turned all those people into stars. Scottie Pippen was already a star. You just made him a bigger star. Steve Kerr, that man won 2 more championships as a player, then went and became a coach at Golden State, 1 more rings. Fuck LeBron James, little bastard. All right, see there you go. There's my hella whack rant of the day.
Yeah. See, I don't know anything about sports, but I appreciate the passion of that. Boy, were you fired up? If I was a sports guy, I'd probably be like, hey, don't talk about my sports ball fella that way.
Fuck that guy. I don't give a damn.
Fuck that guy.
I'll start another rant on somebody else, but we'll save that for a whole nother show.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm waiting for somebody to be fired up around here. See, nobody's been making me angry lately. I haven't had any opportunity to unleash my Scorpio rage. Everybody in the toy community has been incredibly nice to us. So I'm super happy.
Oh, yeah. No, when I find them, I will buy them. I will gladly put them right here on my desk, and I will stare at it in its glory. That is Michael Jordan.
Glass case. Open that fucker up.
Oh, hell yeah.
Why is LeBron crying?
Because he just got dunked on.
That's right. That's right. There it is.
I'm like, man, is that where he's going? Like, maybe I should think about this for a second.
It was not a trick question.
Which, by the way, my son loves that song. Like,
it's a great song.
He asked me to play it all the time.
Oh, so I was going to message you this, but I had been drinking a lot, and I was like, well, I'm going to wait. But I've been drinking a lot now, so we're here. I was going to get wild, shoot my shot, and hit up Froggy Fresh, see if Froggy Fresh wanted to be on the show, talk about some John Cena action figures. He's been doing a lot of lives lately. I don't know if anybody in the chat knows who Froggy Fresh is, but
Krispy Kreme, as he may have been known as.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, when Shaq retired, yeah, Briscoe. See, you know what it's all about. When Shaq was the Diesel, that dude was dominant. So we'll talk. You know what? Maybe I'll like do like a midweek show where like we talk about things that are not exactly about toys.
Sports talk. Yes. Hella dope sports talk.
The hella dope sports talk show. There you
go.
We'll talk about sports. We'll talk about wrestlings because I love me.
Well, I want to talk about wrestling. That's not fair.
You can talk about. I'll bring you on as a guest.
This fucker. Okay, fair enough. You do your sports show. Do your sports ball show.
But yeah, no, that's that. Yeah, no, definitely. I definitely want to get that Jordan figure. I'm gonna hate to see how much it costs because anything that comes in a 2-pack screams a very expensive price, especially with the name Michael Jordan on it.
I'm hearing $550. That's what I'm hearing.
That's not bad though.
No, it's not bad. I mean, those Jordans,
right? I mean, those. I mean, hell, the shoes alone. I mean, you're like $25 if you sold them separately.
See, if I had that, you'd get so mad at me because I would just do toy photography of people stealing Jordans from
Oh, dude,
from stuff.
I would
So
come.
many Jordans with that. Was that coming
I
with like
would
8 pairs
14.
or
No, it's
something?
like 14 pair.
Holy
13 or
crap!
14 pair. It was like one per every year that he came out between his rookie year to the '98 championship year.
That is wild, man. Like, I'm not a shoe guy. I'm not a basketball guy. I'm not a Michael Jordan guy. Respect the man. That guy, but just that package in those shoes. Holy crap!
Yeah.
Amazing deal.
So, we were going to talk about actually a real topic today. I don't know if you want to like get into that with like 10 minutes. Up to
No,
you.
I don't care. I'm chilling.
So the big thing that ended 2022 was the adult collectors holding down the toy biz, as you know, today's youth has no idea what toys are. They like to play on their phones and do TikToks all day, but the amount of toy sales have been directed to what they now call kidults, a very unique spin name of kids and adults.
I
But
prefer man-child.
I would have preferred man-child also. I mean, that doesn't even offend me. That actually like it praises what we are. But with knowing that, I think it was at like what 4%, or maybe it was more than that, of all toy sales were to adults. What does that tell? I mean, 2023 with all the things that are happening, no matter who the brand is, you can have your gripes with Mattel and Hasbro and Joe Schmo, whoever it is, but like 2023 has some promising things coming out across the board, and you're just going to continue to entice us adults who were born in the late 70s, 80s, raised in the 90s, and all that, where toys were like our youth. That's what we had. Either you were playing with toys or you were outside doing outside playing things.
Jumping over bushes,
kids, and bikes. We did that.
Those were.
I don't know why, but that's what we did.
We were done playing with our toys.
Oh yeah. So it's funny, Briscoe, that you brought that up. I guess not my fiance's oldest son, all about Fortnite. He got me actually playing Fortnite again. But like he's like, hey man, did you get these new skins? No. Like, why do I need to go buy these skins for? Like, don't get me wrong, they had the Star Wars one. I almost did that one because you get Darth Vader. I thought about it. But like,
that would be sweet.
I don't have time to be like buying skins. I just want to play a damn game that's mindless for like 30 minutes to make me forget about the shitty day that I had at work. I can't go outside and shoot somebody for real. I'm gonna go do it in a video game. It's perfectly legal.
That's why they make Grand Theft Auto.
Oh yeah,
that's exactly why they made it.
Hell yeah, like Grand Theft, like especially like back in the day, Grand Theft Auto.
Oh yeah. 3, yeah, those are the good old days.
GTA 3 was by far the best game in my opinion.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You're getting off topic, man.
I am. Oh
yeah, we're talking about kidults here, man-childs.
I mean, it's still the same thing.
Yo, Olale, let me speak on this. It's some bad Spanish. So my take on this. So we were at PowerCon. We watched the panel with what I consider to be the Mount Rushmore of toys, and that was Shartimus, Pixel Dan, Robo, and Dan Larson from Toy Galaxy, which is now Secret Galaxy or whatever. I don't know. So Dan Larson, somebody asked him about the future of toy collecting because it is primarily directed at adults right now. And they wanted to know, well, how long does your toy channel last if there's nobody new coming to take the spots of the people that get old and die? Because, you and I, we're getting old and we're dying. There's no nostalgia for really my daughter, minus the toys that she might have played with as a kid briefly, but they're bringing that back in crappier versions than what we're actually getting. But Dan Larson said that the biggest problem that he saw at PowerCon and the thing that concerned him the most was it was filled with adults. it was 98% adults and 2% children. And we're doing not a great job at passing this tradition down. So if we don't pass the tradition down, then it does ultimately just die with us. And I think about that like a lot every single day. So I don't know what your thoughts are on that, but
I mean,
how long do we have? Are we going to be 60?
I don't know.
Yelling about Macho Man figures, like.
But here's my thing on that. Like, you have raised a daughter. I have a son, and most of us as parents, I think it starts and ends with us. My son building Legos is one thing, because Legos are great. We all love Legos, but like the enjoyment of playing with action figures and making a story of your action figures, whether it's wrestling or Fortnite figures or Action Force, whatever the figure is, like it's not there anymore. And it's really, we are that blame. And with them saying like, hey, we are that last glimmer of hope that's holding on to a very short, thin line, it's like, it's depressing, because it's like, fine, if we die tomorrow. If everyone born in the 70s and 80s were dead tomorrow, everyone's going to be on their cell phone, tablets, creating TikToks, because that's all they know. They don't know the enjoyment of opening an action figure or a doll and playing with it, a boglin. These are things that like opens like a creativity that like untapped potential.
Can I show all these youngins what they're missing?
Oh, you should.
This is a brief presentation by Ted DarkClaw. Oh yeah, I'm the Macho Man. I'm Wolverine. I'm gonna stab you. Oh no. Oh yeah, I killed that guy. Oh no, here comes a gremlin. Oh, he's smoking a cigarette. And that's what all these kids are missing out on. Like, that's it. That, first of all, I just had a blast right now doing all that.
Oh yeah,
that's what these children are missing out on.
Yeah, and it is something simple as that. A couple minutes, an hour. Well, I take that back, because like my son, like when before like now, like we bought him like the WWE ring, and then like had a little collapse. I think actually you got him that for Christmas. I don't know. Anyway, but like for a good like 6 months, that's all he played with. Like we got him an AJ Styles figure, because that's his favorite wrestler, and he created an entire match with AJ Styles, and then like stopped. Like as soon as he got that first sniff of like using a cell phone or a tablet to watch his favorite YouTube creator, like everything else stopped existing.
And I think that falls into the whole, and no offense to what you do, but like that Twitch category where it's easier to watch somebody do it than have to think about it for yourself. Like playing with He-Man and Skeletor is a lot harder when you actually have to come up with your own shit, as opposed to just watching somebody on TV just do it for you. And video games work the same way. Like, I don't know how to be a cowboy, but in Red Dead, like, I'm a motherfucking cowboy.
Right.
And, in Fortnite, I'm not a giant banana, but when I'm in Fortnite, bro, I'm the biggest, baddest motherfucking banana you have ever seen.
So, Briscoe, what's great about this, about what you're saying here, I don't mind anything that Lego has done. Like I said, you can't see it. I have the Millennium Falcon on this shelf down here. Below it, I have the Ghostbusters Ecto 1. Upstairs, I'm starting to build the Mandalorian Razor Crest. Like, I love the licenses. For me, I'm cool with. I do enjoy like the older Lego where like it's just a bunch of bricks and you just creatively build something. But I don't know if you follow our the Instagram page.
There we go.
No, you're good. But Mr. DarkClaw here, him and his daughter, they created an entire Lego city. Very fantastic. Like, and that's something like I want my son to do. Like, I would love to be able to like create like an entire Lego city because one, I have the room. We can create an entire Lego world in this basement. Uh, he just doesn't care if it's not Minecraft or whatever he's interested in, and it's mainly Minecraft. Excuse me, Minecraft. Now it's pointless.
Yo, Minecraft do be dope though.
Don't. He's trying to get me into Minecraft. I just don't have time. I try.
Well,
I sit and build with him. I watch him play it. But like he's like, can you download on your PlayStation 5? I'm like, do you know the last time I turned this thing on? Been a minute.
The problem I have with Minecraft is like I got so into it that I was spending hours upon hours like mining for diamonds because I needed X amount of diamonds to do my thing. Because I play on survivor mode, like I'm a real G. I don't fuck around with this creative shit. I work for my stuff. But then I was like, yo, I've been down here for 4 hours digging for diamonds when I could have been grinding for 4 hours, making my own bricks right here, That's the only problem with Minecraft. Real time suck.
That's Skull Mountain, though.
Oh, yeah, no, I made Skull Mountain after a really bad day at work, man. Just came home, and she was in creative mode, and I said, she was playing with her friend, and I'm like, can I just have a spot? And she was like, yeah, just go do whatever. So I just went into creative mode and just, in her world, made a giant skull mountain puking lava.
Nice.
And I was just like, oh, man, I feel so much better now. Only time I've played creative mode, for the record. I'm still a real G.
The only Minecraft I played, I think it's Minecraft Dungeons, where it's more like a fighter game.
Like a story mode, yeah.
Yeah. So I played that. That's about as far as I've gotten into the Minecraft.
Oh no, it's good, man. Maybe one time when the hella dope warehouse is a little bit bigger and we're in between packing boxes, because we're gonna have that PlayStation set up there with the fridge, with the 12 o'clock beer fridge for when that bell rings.
Yes, sir.
We can bang out some Minecraft in between.
Yes, yeah, Briscoe, definitely check it out, man. It's pretty nice. A lot of hard work looks like it went into building that great city, and I'm sure there's still more to come.
The DarkClaw City is the best. It has its own lore. If we had room for it, we would actually do shows that went into the depth of each character. It'd actually be more like a soap opera. Adds to it each year. We have Chad. We have the one-handed pirate vigilante. We have the burger joint that's burning down. We have a serial killer who runs, I think, the burger joint, maybe. And that might be where she gets her meat. We thought the serial killer was a guy. Turned out it was a woman. Plot twist right there. But man, lots of stuff popping in that city. Let me tell you.
I'm pretty sure these would make great shorts.
They would if we had room. Like, I would show it to you right now. It's literally right here. I could just move this laptop and boom, it's right there. But it is such a mess because it grew so much at Christmas. It's rough. Like, we have roads and farms and
roads,
toy stores.
We don't need roads.
It's a pretty poppin' city. It just no longer fits on the shelf that it's at, and that's the problem with Lego. Like,
yeah,
that's the big problem with Lego.
Oh yeah, it's I said not to continue to, like I said, what Briscoe was saying. Like, yeah, I mean, it'd be great to stick to like the original Lego design, what it was intended for, which was to open up your creativity to build your own thing. But like, I always wanted to have a Lego Spider-Man. You think I know how to build a Lego Spider-Man out of those bricks? Nope. But I got one now.
Well, that's the problem. When we were younger, we used to get buckets of Legos for Christmas, right? Oh, yeah. And it was just a random crapshoot of garbage. And what did we normally do? We normally made like a spaceship or some ugly ass yellow house,
or a castle of some sort.
Yeah, like it was garbage, and that's why these sets come important. But at the same time, like when you're talking about Minecraft and Lego, if you need to build a city, Minecraft has endless territory. Like you can just go on forever. You can walk through that game forever. And if you put yourself in creative mode, you can create whatever blocks and build whatever. So I see the appeal from a child perspective. Plus, it's easier, and that's the downside to it.
It's funny. It's funny that you said those words because, like, I was talking to somebody. The who is not important, but like we were talking about a movie, and like, oh, the Mighty Ducks. We were talking about the Mighty Ducks. So, like, as a kid, right, you're watching the Mighty Ducks through the eyes of the team, and like it made sense. Like when you watch D2, with Gordon Bombay, he like sells out to like all these corporate like companies, and he changed his hair, he changed his look. You're like, dude, you fucking sold out. You suck. But like you go like, as an adult now, watching those movies, you're now watching it through the eyes of Gordon Bombay. And then you sit there like, oh man, I got it. That makes sense now. Like I get it. You still sold out, but I get it. So like I kind of see like how that all works out. Like as a kid, you see these things as like fun, cool things to do. As you get older, either like you still hold on to the nostalgia of their childhood, or you completely grow out of it. And I think that's kind of where the big swing comes from, where a lot of these kids who start to grow up are like, look, I don't want to play with action figures no more, which is why, this to come back to the whole point of this conversation was, that's where, us who were born in the 80s, raised in the 90s are like, man, this is what we grew up on. I can't let this die. Imagine He-Man never being made again. Imagine Ninja Turtles never existing ever again. Tragedy.
You triggered something. I have one more rant, and I apologize. Yeah. So I sent you a message yesterday about the clearance hunting. I was like, damn, look at these prices. So I bought this 40th anniversary He-Man, and I haven't opened it yet. I haven't been able to bring myself to open it. I can't get a good shot of it on camera. But this thing was like $40. I got it for 10. I wasn't going to buy it. And I'm going to tell you why I'm not going to buy it. I wasn't going to buy it because I have some really good He-Man figures. I have the Origins. I have the Super 7s. Say what you want about Super 7. They made a really good He-Man figure. The He-Man figure I waited for my entire life. And then Mattel releases this Masterverse 40th anniversary He-Man. Super popular. I hate this dude's face. I fucking hate his fucking face. He looks absolutely ridiculous. I spent $10 on it. I was hesitant to do that, but I'm a sucker for clearance deals. I'm like, oh, we have to buy this. This is the ugliest looking He-Man I have ever seen in my entire life. So if that is what the toy companies are going to make for my nostalgia, I would prefer for them to never make another He-Man figure ever the fuck again.
Oh yeah, I think that's the point. They're gonna shoot their own selves in the foot. I think they've already done it. I think they've done it multiple times now, but they're not. They realize that they're losing. They're in a losing battle. Kids aren't buying them. Teenagers aren't buying them. And what kids are getting them is only because their parents are like, oh, I think little Billy would love this. I love this, so little Billy will love this. That's actually how I do my Christmas shopping for my son. I'm like, I would love this. He would love this. And 9 out of 10 times I'm right, except for that one time. But yeah, I don't think it's. I don't know. I don't want to say it's dying, but I think it is.
I'm not gonna let it die. I'll still be here at 80 years old, yelling about this Macho Man figure. 40 years from now,
when I did that YouTube video.
Remember that YouTube video I did where I was like, F this Macho Man figure. Now I have a holographic action figure.
That's probably something that's in the pipeline too. I would not doubt it.
Yeah, so you go from NFT to holographic action figure. So you put a headset on, and then you get to play with your toys that way. and then you don't have any mess anymore, right? But the only way you can get these toys is through the NFTs. So NECA is actually like 20 years ahead of the game.
Oh, man.
And then soon you're going to be on a headset in a virtual room, and we're going to be doing this YouTube show and through a headset, right? And then all the people watching are going to be sitting around. It's going to look like a weird little AA meeting. And then everyone's just going to randomly just whip out their action figure collections. Like, okay, class, let's talk about your top 5. And then there's like 20 dudes in this room going,
look at my NFT.
But what's going to be cool about it? All right. So all that sounds lame, but what's going to be cool about it is when we're done, we're all going to be like, so y'all want to like play with these? And then we're going to schoolyard it in this meta world where we're going to be playing with our holographic action figures with all the people watching the show. Oh, yeah. We're going to do a big thing. Yo, that's the future.
Sadly, probably true.
But we're going to be in hospital beds by that time, so we're going to appreciate that headset.
Right.
Like, Sonny, put my headset on. I got to play with my action figures.
I got to meet up with my friends.
We got to do a YouTube show. All our friends are waiting for us. That's the future of toy collecting right there.
Oh, my God.
Boom. Solve the problem. Come back to this in 10 years. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're probably right.
Tell me I'm wrong.
So, I got nothing. This is actually a lot longer than we normally go.
It is. It's all Jim Largo's fault, 100%. His loveliness made us want to put on a show a little bit longer. Yes. So we did it for you, Jim. And the Briscoes here, so that's actually pretty cool too. Hold on. So a lot of people came here tonight. A lot of people showed love tonight. A lot of people that we weren't expecting. So Chloe Yako came in, showed us some love. Didn't do any moderating work, but that's fine. Members from the 3POA. So not only did we have Laser Pants, but we also had Tony from Analog Toys.
See, I had to think about the man's name. Sorry, Tom. If you watch the rest of this later, we're sorry.
I was distracted by the comment on the thing. And then we also had the Laser Pants clone, which might have been Bobby, might have not been Bobby. Who knows? We don't know. But yeah, Jim Largo, Briscoe. Briscoe came from the Rocco channel, which we appreciate that a lot. Had a lot of fun tonight, man.
We did.
We're doing really good this year. 2023 is kicking ass right now.
It's a good way to start the year, you know. We got goals set out. Definitely got some big things that we're planning. We're going to try and do our first con. That's going to be exciting.
PowerCon coming soon. We'll be here before we know it.
Ain't that the truth? So yeah. Anything you wanna push today?
Again, thank you for everybody that watched. Sincerely appreciate all of you. You can find me on Instagram. My name is Ted DarkClaw at Ted DarkClaw. Also, check out the Hella Dope Toys. I've been drinking too much. We got to stop this. Hella Dope Toys Instagram page, Facebook page, Twitter page, TikTok page, yes. YouTube, which you're on right now. And of course, the most important, helladopetoys.com, where the buy one, get one half off sale goes for another hour and 17 minutes. And once that ball drops on midnight on January 2nd,
yes,
that shit's shut down. Probably not coming back again for a real long time. So get it while you can. Get it while the getting's good. Aaron, what do you got?
Well, you hit the main ones. I am mainly on the Hella Dope TikTok and Twitter pages. Also, you can catch me on Twitch. We'll be making our grand return starting next week. You can follow me at BLK Night NITE 314 on the old Twitch. You can also follow me at Blacknight Gaming on Instagram and Twitter.
I don't want to interrupt you, but I'm really excited to hear that the Twitch is coming back. So
yeah,
that's actually a really big deal because I'm a big fan of yours. Actually,
yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, we got with everything kind of smoothing back in. Got through the holidays. These Rugrat kids go back to school. I'll be able to have my me time again. So yeah, we'll be doing that. We normally go Wednesdays and Thursdays, usually kind of in the morning, like 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes we do some night stuff, but mainly in the morning because that's when I'm off. Yeah, other than that, make sure you like, subscribe, follow us here on the old YouTube. Also make sure if you're not part of our mailing list on the old hellodopetoys.com, do so. You'll know when all the fun stuff's coming out, new releases, special promotions. Also, Animal Warrior of the Kingdom, anytime now.
Jason, where you at, boy?
Jason,
we need a Chinese New Year's coming. We need those figures.
Yes,
come
sir.
on, guy. Where they at? Before you turn this off, one last thing. Anybody that has purchased anything from Hello Dope Toys, we appreciate it. There is no mail tomorrow due to New Year's Day observance. So while we offer super fast shipping, nothing can go out till Tuesday. But stay ready.
I will be packaging all my goodies on my end tonight to meet that same Tuesday deadline. Like I said, we do appreciate you guys. Ryan or Laser Pants, thank you so much to your community for showing us all the great love. Everybody from Rocco and anybody that just randomly popped in, thank you guys. Happy New Year to you all. Hope 2023 starts out with a bang. And tune in next Sunday where we'll have our first special guests, Laser Pants of 3POA Podcast.
Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be like Christmas Day all over again. Super excited.
All righty. Well, I am the one and only Black Knight. That guy over there is Ted DarkClaw. We are Hello Dope Toys, and we will catch you guys next Sunday, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Good night.